Hi, I'm Aisha with Picture Perfect Makeup, and we are here at Washington, D.C.'s PR and Partner Salon to show you some of the professional tricks that we use every day on location. This is our model Keely, and what I'm going to show you right now is how to create the perfect brow. The brow is really important because what it does is it lifts the eye and also creates a frame for your features. So it's definitely a step you do not want to skip. The first step is framing your brows with the correct shape. Now this is a problem for a lot of people because it's hard to know what is the correct shape for your face. The way I like to do it is to use your face as a guide to create the perfect shape. You want to think about the edge of your nose and the inner corner of your eye. Place a straight edge to meet those 2 points, and where it ends is where your brow should start. So Keely's got a couple straight hairs there, so we'll go ahead and tweeze those just so we can get a clean finish. And so now we have a great starting point. The next step is for you to do the same thing, but this time connecting the outer corner of your nose to the outer corner of your eye. This will show you where the brow should end. Now Keely's natural brow shape ends right there, so that's great. She's right in the right spot. Finally, the next thing you have to do is look at where your arch should be. When you look straight ahead, you're going to want to look at the outer corner of your iris. Going straight up from there is where the highest point of your arch should be. So on Keely, that's right about here. Naturally, her brow shape is right about there anyway, so what I'm going to do is just tweeze a couple of strays here so we can get a clean finish. And that just gives us a little bit more open space right there. Now the thickness of the brow is really personal preference, and it also depends on what's in style that season. Right now, people are doing a really full brow, which is great because it gives you a nice strong frame for your face. Some people, especially if you have more petite features, will go for a thin brow. If you have stronger features, generally, a good rule of thumb is to go for a stronger brow. Keely's natural brow shape is kind of in the middle, which is a great fit for her face shape. So once you've got a good shape going, the next thing you want to do is to set the brows and give them a little bit of color so you can really define the perfect polished look. What I'm going to use is a brow brush, which is generally an angled stiff brush that can go right into the hair. And I'm also going to use a brow product that has a little bit of a powder shadow that will match her hair. So you just go ahead and take the color onto the brush, tap off the excess, and use short little strokes to apply the color into the brow. You don't need to apply a lot. The most important thing is to look at the brow and concentrate on any areas that are a little bit more sparse. That's where the product's gonna go. Look at me. So once you've got the color in place, then you can use a setting product. Some people like to use brow gels, some people even use hairspray. I prefer to use a wax. Waxes are nice because they're transparent, but they will still hold the shape of your brow. So I'm going to use the same brush and just brush a little bit of the wax into the brow. This is going to help control, because sometimes you're going to have a few hairs that will kind of stray out of the shape, and you don't want that. So this will just kind of make them lie down and behave. Smooth it out with your fingers and you've got a perfectly polished brow. Look at the difference in the two sides. With the arched brow, you get a brighter eye and a little bit more framing.